meeting of the City Council of the City of Cottonwood, Arizona, to be held April 21, 2020 at 6 p.m. At the Council Chambers building and via and online via GoToMeeting. So if we could please have the Deputy Clerk take the roll.
Councilmember Naren.
Here.
Councilmember Hulse.
Here.
Councilmember Henry.
Here.
Councilmember Wilden.
Here.
Vice Mayor Matthews.
Here.
And Mayor Linsky.
Here, thank you. Okay, next is Pledge of Allegiance. We're going to ask our Deputy Clerk to aim his camera over to the flag, and if you would please join me in the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, next on the agenda, brief summary of current events by the mayor, city council, and/or city managers. Do we have anything from council that you'd like to update us on?
The only thing I would like to say, this is Councilmember Wilden, is kudos to Sergeant Chris Dow. He was the officer that arrested the suspects and the number of crimes in Phoenix, Tempe, and in Cottonwood. And that was a big deal, a big deal.
Very good, thank you.
Yeah, I would second that.
All right, any other council members out there like to report anything? No? Okay, I'll just give a quick update. I know last we spoke, I let council know that we'd started a community task force, and Councilmember Naren is on that, along with a lot of other community members here in the Verde Valley, not just Cottonwood, but in the Verde Valley. And the meetings have been going very well. It seems like we haven't had the sharp spike in cases that we all feared, which is a wonderful thing. So though our hospital medical staff and everything could use more PPEs like the rest of the nation, they feel like they've got things well covered. So we're really looking here shortly within the next week to sort of morph this group into more of a recovery task force. So I'll keep everyone updated as that moves forward. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to be mediating not a debate, but a more of a Q&A session for the Northern Arizona climate change folks. Sorry, I can't remember the name. I should have written it down and I did not, but they're having all the candidates for public office meet via Zoom, and we're going to be doing a question and answer. So should be on Facebook, I believe, and they'll broadcast that out throughout their networks. So I was pleased that they allowed me to mediate that via Zoom. I'll do my best to avoid any technical challenges. And then this Friday we'll be doing a tree planting ceremony up there at the Garrison Park Complex, County Complex, in honor of Arbor Day. And we will be there physically. Just a handful of us, about 6 or so, I think, are going to be there physically. And it will be Facebook Live as well, so the public will have an opportunity to be a part of that. And that's it for me, Mr. Manager.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Back to your Arbor Day event. Yes, normally we would invite council out to something like that, but we had to limit the number of guests to be keep our social distancing. We're also they're also planting trees, a couple more out at our garden. So I know that our head gardener, Marianne, will be excited to have a couple more trees out that way. So I'm very appreciative of that group reaching out to us and donating the trees and the time. And thank all the staff. Kaya Allen from Parks and Rec has been leading that program. David and Mark and his team over there from Public Works have been assisting, also digging the holes and helping out. So big event, sized down to our current situation. I'm fortunate to work in a wonderful community such as Cottonwood, and I know that most people probably feel that way about their community right now, but we're very fortunate. A lot of stuff going on, and go to our website, look at our homepage, and we have a thread from Facebook where we post and we share different people's fundraising and caregiving opportunities. For example, one of our radio stations is matching up to $1,000 donations to the mission, our local, the Old Town Mission. So an easy way to help raise a couple $1,000s for the Old Town Mission. We have Lori Mayberry out there at Blazing M, who raised some money and then did meals to go for our restaurant, unemployed restaurant and hospitality workers. PD has been having some fundraisers. And then we have our resource coordinator, which is also it's the first thing that pops up when you go to our COVID-19 page on the Cottonwood City's website. Go to the COVID link and it takes you to our resource. And if you're in need of some donated items, or if you want to donate time, or we have Jesse Dow who's donating 3D printed masks, and we have other people. We took a whole bunch of diapers over to one of our places, it just escaped me, but we're doing all sorts of fundraising. Again, CottonwoodAZ.gov, go to our COVID page and our community resource coordinator. A couple other things for businesses right now. As you probably know, the Senate has come to an agreement on another $500 billion, sorry, for small business loans. So hopefully that'll be rolled out here very soon, but don't wait. If you have not been approved for a business loan, go online and apply. Go to the Small Business Assistance Center to the SBDC through Yavapai College. They can help you there. We also have someone now on staff, Trisha Lewis. So T. Lewis at CottonwoodAZ.gov, and email her, look her up on our webpage, and she can help you apply. She can help you go to the right places. If you're unemployed, you don't know where to turn, give us a call. Give the Small Business Development Center at Yavapai College a call. There's a lot of help out there right now. If you've been turned down or denied, apply again. So don't give up. There's more, hopefully, money from the feds coming. So along with that, I want to add what else should businesses and people be doing? Get ready for the next phase. We don't know when the governor is going to open up businesses. We don't know when he's going to reduce his orders. My guess is it won't be all at once. So stay tuned. If you're not happy or you're happy with the way things are going, call the governor. And I don't usually tell people to call the governor, but he's really has the authority, and he'll be making the decisions about when businesses move forward, when we open up, when we close down. They claim to be making those on medical decisions. You're listening to Dr. Chris, our director of the health services, a lot of other great advisors he's gotten advice from. So he'll be moving forward. Hopefully he'll announce next steps or dates here soon. But you know, I get calls about opening up. I get calls about closing down, and you know, trying to follow the governor's orders, trying to follow our providers' directions, our healthcare providers. You know, we still have people in the hospital here. It has not gone away. I have my first employee direct exposure. Hopefully it will come up negative, but we have one of our own employees who was exposed next to a person who tested positive. So we're not out of the woods yet. Again, you know, I hope it is nothing. Hopefully his tests come back negative, but it'll be, you know, probably 3 or 4 days before I get his results back. So while the numbers are low in Yavapai County, in other parts of the state, they're not low. While I want businesses to open up and we're ready to help, we're going to take our lead from the governor, and he's taking his lead, hopefully, from the medical professions before we go forward. But when in doubt, give us a call. We have people there to answer the phone. Trisha Lewis can help businesses. We have Hezekiah Allen over at the at our rec center with our community resource coordinating program. So we have people that can point you in the right direction. So again, I'm proud of the community we live in. People are helping each other, and I'm very grateful. And with that, I will turn it back over to you, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you for that update. Next is the approval of the minutes of the work session of March 10, 2020, and the regular meeting of April 7, 2020.
I move to approve the minutes.
Second.
Second. All right, we had Councilmember Hulse make the motion, Councilmember Henry seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Okay, minutes are approved. Thank you. We move on now to the consent agenda. The following items are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the council, will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member so requests, in which case the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence. So we have 9 items this evening under consent agenda. I'll read them all out. And if there's an item that a council member would like pulled, after I've been reading all these out, please say that you'd like an item pulled if you so desire. First item is contract with Pima Paving Inc. for installation of curb, gutter, and sidewalk along the north side of Main Street between Santa Cruz Wash Bridge and Old Clarkdale Highway. Item 2 is pre-budget departmental accomplishments and goals for the legal, community development, ordinance enforcement, police, communication, fire and medical services, transit, water and wastewater utilities departments. Item 3 is a 1-year extension of the professional services agreement with FPA Ltd, doing business as Fireworks Productions of Arizona, to provide a fireworks display for the city's 4th of July event. Item 4 is resolution number 3046, approving the submittal of the Governor's Office of Highway Safety fiscal year 2021 grant proposal for DUI task force overtime expenses. Item 5, resolution number 3047, approving the submittal of the Governor's Office of Highway Safety fiscal year 2021 grant proposal for a traffic laser LIDAR speed measurement device. Item 6, resolution number 3048, approving the submittal of the Governor's Office of Highway Safety fiscal year 2021 grant proposal for funding for 2 selective traffic enforcement speed signs. Item 7 is resolution number 3049, authorizing the submittal of the Governor's Office of Highway Safety fiscal year 2021 grant proposal for selective traffic enforcement overtime expenses. Item 8, resolution number 3052, appointing Christopher Young to the Parks and Recreation Commission. Item 9, resolutions number 3050 and 3051, appointing Catherine Turney, Debbie Garrison to the Historic Preservation Commission. Now, is there an item that a council member would like to have pulled from the consent agenda?
No.
Okay, hearing none, I will go ahead and motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Second.
Okay, Mayor made the motion. I couldn't catch who seconded it. Mr. McLean, did you catch who seconded that?
Did Councilmember Wilden?
Councilmember Wilden seconded it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, consent agenda is approved. We need to have our deputy clerk read many resolutions. Let's start with 3046 by title only, please.
Resolution number 3046, a resolution of the mayor and city council of the city of Cottonwood, Yavapai County, Arizona, authorizing the police department to submit a fiscal year 2021 grant proposal to the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, seeking funds to cover overtime expenses associated with the department's DUI task force detail. Resolution number 3047, a resolution of the mayor and city council of the city of Cottonwood, Yavapai County, Arizona, authorizing the submission of a grant proposal in connection with the Governor's Office of Highway Safety fiscal year 2021 funding cycle for a traffic laser LIDAR speed measurement device. Resolution number 3048, a resolution of the mayor and city council of the city of Cottonwood, Yavapai County, Arizona, authorizing the submission of a grant proposal in connection with the Governor's Office of Highway Safety fiscal year 2021 speeding cycle for selective traffic enforcement speed signs. Resolution number 3049, a resolution of the mayor and city council of the city of Cottonwood, Yavapai County, Arizona, authorizing the submission of a grant proposal in connection with the Governor's Office of Highway Safety fiscal year 2021 funding cycle for selective traffic enforcement patrol overtime costs. Resolution number 3052, a resolution of the mayor and city council of the city of Cottonwood, Arizona, appointing Christopher Young, a member of the city of Cottonwood Parks and Recreation Commission, and establishing his term of office. Resolution number 3050, a resolution of the mayor and city council of the city of Cottonwood, Arizona, appointing Catherine Turney, a member of the city's Historic Preservation Commission, and establishing her term of office. And resolution number 3051, a resolution of the mayor and city council of the city of Cottonwood, Arizona, appointing Debbie Garrison, a member of the city's Historic Preservation Commission, and establishing her term of office. Mr. Mayor.
All right, very good, thank you. My congratulations go out to Christopher Young, Catherine Turney, and Debbie Garrison for their service on our commissions. I appreciate that very much. And next is new business. There is nothing under new business, so we'll move on then to claims and adjustments. I'll move to pay the claims.
Second.
All right. Mayor made the motion. Councilmember Henry seconded it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right. We pay the claims, and then I would move to adjourn.
Second.
Second.
Okay, Mayor made the motion. Boy, I'm having a hard time guessing who's seconding here. I'm sorry, folks. Was that
All of
Mr.
us.
Holst?
Yes.
Councilmember Holst seconded it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're adjourned. Thanks, council. Appreciate you. Stay safe out there.
See you.
Thank you.